beleza. Maravilha de Deus. Agora sim. Agora sim. Vambora. Eu não sei, não tenho a mínima ideia. O som tá saindo? É, agora o som não sai. Vamos ver se é o videogame. Não, é o jogo aqui mesmo. Nossa, eu tirei o bagulho. Por enquanto aqui tá tudo certo, né? Vocês estão me ouvindo bem, né? Eu acho que nem minha voz está saindo. Deixa eu ver se o microfone tá... Opa! Vamos ver aqui. Deixa eu mexer aqui rapidinho pra ver o que tá pegando. Ah, o som tá saindo aqui, mano. Por que não tá saindo em outro lugar? Alô? Propriedades? Tá saindo aqui? Alô? Tá saindo aqui? Aqui tá saindo. E no YouTube? No YouTube não tava saindo. Vou fazer um teste no YouTube. Pode ser no celular também.
This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here we go. It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip.
Vamos lá.
Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. On target from range.
Já tomei o primeiro ponto.
It's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Coward. Aldama outside. Here's Coward. Dort defending. Out left to the wing. Here's Moran. Second chance effort.
Boa,
It's
2 a
finished
2.
off by Edey as he lays it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Here's Hardenstein. Aldama grabs the board. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Volta pro cara. Ah, tá.
And Morant, no good on that one.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Falta onde, mano?
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. It's Wells on the wing. Over Williams. Wells misses. Williams looking around. On the wing, SGA. Gets the 3-ball to go. SGA's got 5 points.
Well, that's an opportunistic 3-point shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Coward. To the left side wing. Over Dort. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Oklahoma City now. 4-point game. Launches a 3. Memphis with a rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Edey. And again it's Memphis missing. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. It's deflected. Outside Wells. And here's Edey. And here's Wells. Dort defending. Here's Aldama. Off target from outside. Thunder leading by 4. The shot by Dort, no good. Wells with it. Hartenstein covering. To win the drought. And he can't get that one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now Memphis on the break. Oh,
enterrado, irmão. Tamo online.
Players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Tô perdendo.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Tá saindo minha voz. Boa. Primeiro aqui pra se divertir. Esse aqui é o PR. Vambora.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Here's Joe with the drive. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Back to Wells. Here's Jerome. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Oklahoma City leading by 4 to the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Nada a ver.
It'll be on G.G. Jackson.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Edey with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Morant. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 6.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Wiggins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Screen by Edey. Over Williams. No good from 11 feet. He got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 5.
Vai deixando o like, se inscreva, rapaziada. Vambora. Fazer uma jogada,
if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, They clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Prosper misses. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. No points yet. Over Jerome. And stolen by Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. 20 feet out.
Ah, não entra, cara.
Jerome, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. The 3 from Holmgren. The rebound by Jackson.
Bora aqui, ó.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Jerome.
Ah, não
And
entra,
again, it's
mano.
Memphis missing. Pass to Wallace. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so Tuomas Isolo calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Grizzlies trail by 7. Back to Morant. Here's Prosper. He's scoreless from about 19. Morant, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Back to Wiggins. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It'll be on G.G. Jackson. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. No good on the second free throw. Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Prosper. Right side Wells. Shoots over Wiggins. And again it's Memphis missing. Here's Mitchell. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's Wells. Here's Coward. Covered by Joe. Pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. Here's Coward. And again, Memphis no good. Thunder leading by 11. Now Joe for 3. Rebounded by Prosper. Left side Wells. Pass to Coward. Here's Morant. Jackson finds some space.
Olha isso, mano.
Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Não entra, cara.
Got a piece of it. Morant with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. And here they come to get back on track.
Ah, não entra, cara. É proibido entrar a bola aqui? É proibido?
Here's Wiggins. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass.
21-8.
Wiggins has got 5 points.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Esperar o cara, né, mano? O cara tá passando... Quatro, 33. Os caras mandando o break aqui, velho. Ó. things here. Oh my goodness.
There's a minute 47 left in the half. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Coward. And again, Memphis no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Down low. Here's Williams. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Morant. Looking to end the run. Not going to go that time. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the second period. Here's SGA. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Vamos virar.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Morant, no good.
Cara, a bola não entra de 3, mano. Aí é foda.
He's got the green light, he just doesn't make it.
Right side, SGA. Can't connect from 14. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Coward. And that one's good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Tries it from the top of the key. That shot off. And it's the Thunder with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Outside Wells. Pass to Edie. And here's Jerome. Now here's Wells. Still no points. Edie, that's good.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Coward with a rebound. Back to Williams. No good on the 3. Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside Wells. Over Dort. Wells misses.
Cara, não acerta, não entra uma, velho. É foda.
Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's SGA. SGA, what a finish.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
A música. O cara não foi ainda. 28, 27, 26. Tô tomando um pau aqui, velho. Vou terminar essa porra dessa música aqui. Tô tomando um pau. Make some noise. Faça barulho, barulho. Vou esperar o maluco aqui. Nossa, tô tomando um porradura aqui. Eu quero esquecer do jogo, velho.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Grizzlies trail by 13. Ja slicing. Oh, Ja Morant, my goodness.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
They could get back within single digits of the lead. Pass to Edie. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Ô, esse grandão aqui, quem é esse grandão?
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, cleared away by Wells. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They grab their own miss. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
The shot's good from SGA.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Edie. Nails the baby hook. Edie's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
The offensive rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Back to Jerome. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And it's Edie missing. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Jerome. Now Edie. Williams defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldama. Great D that time from Holmgren. Thunder leading by 17. SGA deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Wallace. From outside the arc. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Here's Aldama. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Holmgren. Grizzlies with the rebound. 15 seconds left in the third. He shoots. The putback. The shot misses. What a performance.
Quem é esse grandão, mano? Vai se fuder, cara.
For Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City.
Mano. O que aconteceu aqui?
Eight points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
18.
Não sei o que aconteceu.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Holmgren, left side. Cabaret grabs a miss. Pulls it from 20 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Inside. Here's Williams. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Moran. Can't connect from 14. Wallace outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Jackson outside. Back to Clark. To the wing, right side. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 19. No good from outside. Fires from way outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Comes up empty down low. Grizzlies trail by 19. Clark up top. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark.
Timeout.
That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crisp.
Essa porradeira também, velho. Certain format. Deixa eu pegar aqui, mano. Play right now. Eu só perco. Vambora. Pick your team will be Toronto Raptors. No. Select will be Toronto Raptors. Só derrota, mano. New York Knicks. Vai jogar hoje, né? Bora. Bora. Tomar mais uma surra aqui.
Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now here's Barnes. Back to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson.
Boa!
It's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for
Fudeu. Pega ele.
The defense tosses at him.
And the shot goes.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Outside Ingram. Quickly outside. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. And Anunoby pulls it down. For three, Bridges. Knocks down the long J.
Os caras aqui são um animal,
A
velho.
reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a three-point game. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Quickly outside. Outside Barnes. Now Pirtle. Covered by Towns. Quickly outside. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's New York now. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Back to Brunson. Off target from three-point range. To the paint. Pirtle with the bucket.
That's where he's going to do his damage. Jakob is a beast inside.
Now Brunson gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Barnes, no good. New York leading by 6. Down low. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. Makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
Barrett. Pirtle with the bucket.
And he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Brunson misses. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Over Bridges.
Cara, eu não acerto de 3,
back
mano.
iron and
Como é
out.
que vai acertar de 3, velho?
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Got it. 6 points for him.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Mano, preciso... Deixa eu treinar aqui de 3, velho. Play now, learning. Deixa eu ver aqui de 3, mano. Não é possível, cara. Beleza, ó. Chega aqui, ó. Mano, tem algum botão especial? Ó. Mano, como é que os caras acertam aqui, velho? Os 3 aqui. Nenhuma, mano. Nenhuma de 3 aqui, velho. De 2, ok. Beleza. Deixa eu ver se eu entendi uma coisa. Se eu tô andando aqui, correndo aqui, e depois eu... Beleza. Isso aqui foi. Beleza. Tô entendendo. Vem aqui. Isso aqui não foi. Isso aqui também não foi. peguei mais ou menos, velho. Mais ou menos, né, velho? É o verde ali, ó. Errei. Mais ou menos. No detalhezinho. Vamos ver aqui, ó. Chegou aqui. Chegou. Bateu. Aí tem esse outro botão. Chegou. Saquei mais ou menos. É o time de verde ali. Ui. Se você chegar aqui correndo aqui assim já é diferente, ó. Vai ser uma enterrada, ó. Aí chega aqui, ó. Errei. Tá. Beleza. Tem que ficar treinando pra chegar no time de verde. Tem que ficar treinando, tá ligado? Tentar de novo. Pô. Já tomei o primeiro ban já, mano. Já tomei o primeiro ban. Vai ser esse aqui, né? 2 derrotas. Vou pegar um cara. Vamos ver a próxima surra que eu vou levar. Qual que é o uniforme que eu tô? Confirmar. Série. Demora, o cara não apertou o red. Ele tá formando um time dele, eu acho. Eu acho, né?
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Barrett. Tries the 9-footer. He can't get that one to fall. And it's New Orleans ball. Poole outside. Pass to Jordan. Over Pirtle. Quickly with a rebound. Outside Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Barrett up top. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Pirtle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, we know Pirtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now here's Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Pirtle. Fires the 3. Pelicans cleared away. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And here's Jordan, guarded by Quickly. Here's Williamson, up and in on the layup.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Fires from 14. Williams grabs the board. And it's New Orleans ball. To the inside. Murray. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Back to Ingram. Pass to Barrett. 18 feet out. And again, Toronto, no good.
Não consigo entrar, mano. O cara consegue
and
entrar.
Here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Now here's Jordan. He's off on the layup. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And here's Ingram outside.
Boa! Primeira de 3. Boa!
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Poole outside. And the Pelicans miss again. The Raptors with the lead. The drive by Ingram. Again,
que isso, mano? Dá pra enterrar, porra.
And here's Jordan. Here's Poole. Barnes with the rebound.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
He on the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Picked by Williamson. And that one's good. Poole.
This guy, not just a jump shooter. Jordan Poole, more than capable of finishing inside. He's got some creativity.
Timeout call by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Toronto trailing. Outside Barrett. Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyles. Covered by Jordan. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. And it's Murray with the ball for the Pelicans. To the paint. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
Outside Barnes. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Down low. To the middle. Williamson outside. Some solid defense from Ingram. It's 2-on-1. Misses in close. Pass to Jordan. From the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's Shed. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's New Orleans leading by 3. And back to the... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Off the inbound, driving to the basket, can't get it to go, missed his first one. Raptors trail by 3, deflects the pass, and the shot goes.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And here are the Pelicans now. Inside, here's Misi. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
With the 10-footer. It's held in by New Orleans.
Vai da sexta, cara.
Bay outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Queen. Misses from short range. Here's Walter. And it's Queen with a rebound. Baseline J is on the way. Here's Misi. Off target at the rim. Quickly outside. Pass to Mamukelishvili. Tries again. Can't get the layup.
Deus, mano.
New Orleans leading by 3. Here's the 3. That shot off. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role. When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Vambora, vamos pra cima. Esperar ele aí terminar de fazer suas graças. Ih, o cara não ensaiou aqui, hein? O maluco deu uma embaçada aqui. Estamos perdendo, mas não estamos perdendo de muito. A verdade é essa. Vai deixando o like, se inscreva, curta, compartilha. Vamos embora.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Williamson. Here's Queen. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pelicans lead by 3. Here's Walter. Still without a bucket. Back to Ingram. Now here's Jackson Davis. Covered by Williamson. Here's Ingram. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Pelicans lead by 3. Jones up top. Bay right side.
Ué? Porra. Está fazendo algumas mudanças. Espere, por favor. Tô esperando. 14, 13, 12.
No good on the 3. Here's Toronto with the ball. The 3 from Barnes. And it's Queen with a rebound. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Poole. On the clock. To the paint. Goes back up. Shots blocked. Now Barnes. He's covered by Bay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
At the line for 2.
That free throw no good.
Mano, eu errei negócio desse.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Great work in close from Zion.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Out to the wing. Pass to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. And Bay pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 4. Cool work in the interior. There's a minute 34 left to play in the half. Barnes with it. He gets it in there. Barnes has got 5 points.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Woo!
Timeout.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
ideia do que seja isso, velho. Wait, make some noise. Yo, way, 30 seconds. So, everybody come on, baby. Tô perdendo, mas não tô tomando lavada assim não, mano. Moleque. Tô perdendo, mas tô dançando. Everybody come on, baby. Everybody come on, baby. Bora. Perder. A derrota.
Raptors trail by 6. Has to Barrett. From 12 feet. Another shot. And the bucket by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Ingram's got 5.
Chegando,
Well,
hein?
you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Opa, o
Boy,
cara
the
tá
defense
perdendo.
baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Putz, você não era pra fazer isso.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pirtle. That misses.
Ai,
Got a chance
mano,
to
não
tie
é
it.
pra fazer isso. Agora fudeu.
Outside Jones. Back to Poole. With 2 seconds left. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. 10 points for Jordan Poole. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's New Orleans. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Porra.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tries the 9-footer. Here's Jordan. Pirtle with some nice D.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You're putting the length to work. Ingram secures the ball and finishes the play strong.
Opa.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Stolen by quickly.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive. Williamson hits them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. A deep 3. Offensive rebound. Good D by Murray. New Orleans leading by 6. And now we've got an intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Poole.
One thing we know with Jordan Poole, guys, confidence is never going to be an issue. This young man has the attitude there's nothing he can't do on a basketball floor.
Outside Ingram. Back to Barrett. Toronto passing it around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 9 points for Brandon Ingram.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
To the right side. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Williamson. From behind the arc. And they get it back. Murray for three. Rebound Toronto. Outside Barrett. To the middle. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Falta dos caras, velho.
Pass to Barnes. The three is up. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Leading by 5. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
So, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Hora do show!
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Pass to Barrett. Launches a three.
Mano, ia ser...
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Here's Murray Boyles. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Murray Boyles can't get it to go. And it's Pelicans ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Bay left side. Here's Queen. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And that one's good. Quickly.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
And the basket by Queen.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Puts it up from the high post. Barrett can't hit. Outside Murray. Down low. Puts it up from 12. Queen misses. Raptors trail by 10.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And New Orleans making a change here. And no luck that time either. Pass to Queen. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
It's his first trip to the line. The Pelicans making a switch here. Good on both.
Dá pra ver o que ele tá fazendo, mano.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
He pushed a little.
Ué? Mano, o jogo controla por si só, mano. Porra é essa? Oxi, mano. O jogo fez sozinho, cara. O jogo escolheu por mim.
Now ready to bring you some basketball action. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Back to Tatum. On the wing, Hauser. Pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, no good. Now Levine. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce. And when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Right side Brown. Here's Keita. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. On offense, here are the Kings. And that one's good. DeRozan.
I love the shot preparation DeRozan shows there. Ready before he caught it.
On the wing, Hauser. Back to Brown. Over Levine. Rebound by Sacramento. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Celtics making a change here. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Off the inbound. Keita pulls it in. And here are the Celtics. Outside White. Keita gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, a skilled player already. Keegan Murray is committed to only getting better and becoming more dangerous out there.
White, good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Pass to Brown. Back to White. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Pritchard. Shoots over Westbrook. Pritchard, no good. The Kings leading. Levine with it. Now guarded by Brown. And he commits the intentional foul. Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw misses.
You know, when you think of Zach Levine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
So it's Boston now. Here's White. Takes it inside.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Both free throws good from Levine. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. That's to Shireman.
2 minutes.
Up and in on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so here's Sacramento. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Boston pulls it in. Here's Walsh. DeRozan with the rebound.
Mano, quando eu tô pra ganhar.
To the paint. Here's Murray. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shot. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane. Nice. Big finish. Man. Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Levine.
O cara entra fácil,
Levine throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Walsh can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 4. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Falta.
Fight doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Substitution on the court.
The 3 from DeRozan. And another miss by Sacramento. Here's Gonzalez. Monk grabs the miss. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Ué, mano. De novo, cara. Ué, mano. Por que acontece isso, velho? Eu não entendi, mano. Por que acontece isso? Eu tô jogando e o jogo sai. Foda, hein, velho.
Hey, I pull up designer, he want my, he call up the like move. Hey, you goofies ain't getting no. I'm rocking out Gucci like hey, quit thinking I'm stupid. The only that knew me like look.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll take on Carl Anthony Towns and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Dallas Mavericks.
For that game against San Antonio, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Brandon Ingram. Derek Lively is out there with Jason Tatum. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Powell in at the 2 spot. And for Atlanta, they've got John Collins. Tyler Hero out there with Shepard. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Johnson in a position. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Lively finds McConnell. Now Powell beyond the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Vambora,
joined by our
pô.
2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
It is a new day. Thank you for the update, Shams.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Lively against Embiid, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Bagley, he's checked in for Toronto.
Pega ele, mano.
Shot clock at 6. Hero on the wing. Lets it go with a 3.
Good
Good
for
for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Bagley. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist.
It's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by McConnell. And he uses the glass on the lane. Hero's got 5 now.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Powell finds Tatum. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Hawks.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And finished off by Collins.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Pulls up on the elbow, and Ingram with the basket on the assist by Powell.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And Toronto making a change. Fears is checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Collins. Hero on the wing. And the 3-ball is good. Hero's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Terceira falta, agora tiro livre. Não?
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Hero. Good on the 3-point shot. 11 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Foda, velho. Foda. Não saber jogar isso aqui. Difícil, mano.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Rick Snyder. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with an impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Hawks making a switch here. Buff's checked in. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to Huff. Now here's Jackson, guarded closer.
Aí é foda.
All alone. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. To the middle. Here's Fears. Rebound by the Hawks.
É
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. George sets a screen for Jackson. Outside, George. Atlanta again missing. Raptors trail by 8 from 20 feet out. Up again. He hangs in there and catches it on the second chance
Diminuímos.
Now George. Still scoreless. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 6. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
16-10. Mano, o cara acertou uma de 3, mano. Vambora, né, velho?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We got Hero, and it's Huff in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher. It will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Pass to George. Offline with his three. Raptors trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pretty dime from Norman Powell. Listen, he wants to score it, but that's a great setup.
And here is Hero. Huff passes to Hero. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Pass to Fear. Bagley, great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Ele é o que? C? PG.
Embiid, and then for Toronto, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Bagley. Ingram comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's T.J. McConnell in for DeAnthony Melton. And And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, Hero. He's got 11.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Well, Greg, we know it is Pete. Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremity took a toll.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Embiid finds George. Here's Santos. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to McConnell. For 3. The putback. Lively's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from the other side. Here's Shepard. Outside, George. Shoots over Powell. The putback. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Toronto calls timeout. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 6-point game. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Back to you, Kevin.
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Collins. The Raptors getting the bucket. It's good from long range. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Pass to McConnell. Fears with it. Hasn't made one yet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Takes the 3. Pearson's shot is off.
Mano, não acerta uma de 3.
Shepard, the pass to Hero. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Johnson. So they foul intentionally. He's checked in for Hero. And then for Toronto. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Tatum comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Anthony Melton in for Fear. Inside. And there's Collins on the assist by Johnson. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And again, no good by Toronto.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Down low. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 8.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer's out. Defensively, they have gotten after it. All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
O cara não tem um olho? É foda, eu ri de outra coisa.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Atlanta Hawks.
When a team is moving the ball like this, Shaq, they're tough to defend.
Yeah, their mentality is, I've got a good shot, but you've got a better one. It's a coach's dream.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. This question comes from BSmooth94 asking, which one of you three is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. Be smooth. None of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good.
Very convincing.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Foda, mano. Tá fudido esse primeiro jogo aqui, velho.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
GA, you hear about 3 level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. They look like a 5-2 player in baseball.
So for Toronto right now, TJ McConnell is out there with Powell. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Embiid with the screen on Ingram. And Embiid throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Ingram kicks to McConnell. Here's Lively. No good from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Thankfully, he's checked in for a point. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team. The Hawks second.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
Toronto on defense. They trail by 18. Hero draws the double. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Shepard's got his first bucket of the night. Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify. And then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Hero. Great D that time from Powell.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The Hawks leading by 22. Pass to Collins. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Embiid buries it down low. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
The shot by Powell, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in trouble.
And an intentional foul right there.
Derrota cachapante.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Pega ele.
Hero with it. Now defended by Powell. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Toronto. Fears comes in.
Eu falei da marcação.
That's good by Hero.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Toronto calls timeout.
A moment now to see the numbers for Tyler Hero. He's coming off an excellent season, checking in at about 24 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
George looking around. Pass to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Powell for 3. The rebound by Shepard. Shepard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Toronto's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. A nice shot by Fears.
And hey, this rookie Fears can drain that midi with the best of them.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's Shepard missing. Powell, the pass to Ingram. Rebound by the Hawks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And now we've got the intentional foul. For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one. Atlanta making some changes. Huff's jacked in, and it's Richardson in for Tyler Hero. Adams, he's checked in for the Raptors. Wiggins comes in for Brandon Ingram. There's the drive, and slam dunk by Fears.
You notice how decisive Fears' drive is. He's fully committed when going downhill.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game call. Melton against Richardson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock-solid 79%.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Left side, George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got George, and it's Huff in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the basket by Paul.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Toronto with the ball. Ingram outside. Pass to Fear. Back to McConnell. Ingram dishes to Wiggins. Now here's McConnell to the inside. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Huff. Pass to Santos. Floats one, and it goes down 2 points. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Pass to Santos. Here's Huff. Adams defending. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's George missing.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Ingram, and he lays it straight in.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Santos, and that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And the Raptors with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Adams. Tatum comes in for Wiggins, and Norman Powell subbed in for Fears. Fires the three. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rima de 3 entra, é foda, cara.
Pass to Potter. Outside for George. Stolen by Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
The first one falls. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Olha que tremedeira de novo, mano. Só pra eu perder, velho.
Both free throws good for Ingram. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Tatum kicks to McConnell. Pass to Powell, and here's McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Hawks. Santos has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyler Hero.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here's Tatum for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can appreciate the fight now, but It isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Huff passes to Santos, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And the call will be against Derek Lively. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he makes both free throws. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ingram left side. McConnell finds Tatum. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Pass to Potter. Inside. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's McConnell. No good with the triple. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just...
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero, player of the game. Fez todos os pontos, mano, possíveis. Então vamos mudar de virada. Domingo. Essa música vai me dar merda, né, mano? Vambora. Vambora, vai.
God keep our land.
A última, hein? Da noite, do ano. Pode ser também do ano, mano.
We stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they head out on the road to face the Mavericks in Dallas. And then Monday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And the Milwaukee starting five. They've got Brandon Miller.
Pega. Boa, é agora.
And it's Harper in at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, they've got Derek Lively. Powell is out there with TJ McConnell. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Tatum in at the 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the Raptors head coach. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. PA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
De 3 ia entrar, mano. Não tinha acertado o time.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Here's McConnell. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Harper from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
And here's McConnell. Toronto passing it around. Ingram finds Powell. Outside for Ingram. Clock at 4. Shoots over Grant. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist from Powell.
Brandon Ingram, very confident in his mid-range, Jay. He knows he can shoot from just about anywhere and get his shot whenever he wants to.
The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Count it. Good.
Any coach loves points coming off assists.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Harper passes to Gordon. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Now here's Powell. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. Back to Lively. Pass to Powell. McConnell from outside. Fires in the triple. McConnell's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Gordon can't hit.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get him cranked back up.
Tatum gets the bucket.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper. But I like when he pounds that paint, too.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, lively, elite in all 3 categories.
These are his first free throws of the game. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. Changes for Toronto. Melton, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Fears in for McConnell. The free throw drops for Lively. You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all.
Substituição, Lively. Mano, eu nem sei a posição desse arrombado aqui, velho.
That he did for others.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, right?
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you, Brian.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Tatum, shot is good.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Iguodaro. White for 3. Rebound Toronto.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And it's Tatum missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're...
Tá bom.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Kobe White out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Iguodaro in at the 5, roaming the paint. Toronto leading by 8. To the inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Miller. White with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. White can't hit. Here comes Toronto on the push. Wiggins passes to Melton. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Fears. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Tatum. Wiggins down low. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
You know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
White for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Towns is checked in. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The 4th spot held by Milwaukee.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Towns a screen on McConnell. Tatum brings a double team. White finds Miller. Towns for three. Oh, Cat rains one in from deep.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty seeing Towns knock this shot down, because when he's in rhythm, this guy, despite his size, he's a true floor spacer.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds. And it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Here's Powell. And again, Toronto, no good.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Chalk up two there. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
And it's clear Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
And Toronto calls time here. Milwaukee making some changes. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Walsh. Jeremy Grant comes in for Johnson, and it's Harper in for White. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Down low, Lively takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Here's Harper. Miller outside. Over Powell. Miller can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Milwaukee. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Grant outside. Pass to Harper. Releases. Rebound Toronto. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Fears, he's checked in for Toronto. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Bagley's checked in for Lively. Watford comes in for Tatum. Wiggins, he's checked in for Norm Powell. And it's Melton in for McConnell. To the middle. Here's Towns. Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Oh, deflected. Here's Bagley. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Toronto leading by 3. From deep, Melton. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 14-4 run. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Gordon. He's got 5. Grant outside. White with a screen on Wiggins. Pass to White. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Harper.
Yeah, he was really shooting the ball well at the start, but he's somehow getting less and less consistent.
And the Raptors lead by 5.
That's too easy for Melton. The defense has to offer more resistance there.
Gordon outside. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Toronto out front, leading by 5. All right, now let's check in with Ali LaForce. Thank you, Ali. Good stuff.
Eu vou voltar
We will be
já
right
vocês
back
ficam
after
aí
this break.
apreciando as belezas aí. Eu já volto.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have locker rooms when he played. He was shooting in peach baskets and riding his horse to the game.
Shaq, I'm not much older than you. I'm only 7 years older. What are you
Lies, Kenny. You're making this stuff up. Lies.
You know, I couldn't make this stuff up even if I wanted to. And so, thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Guys taking shots for him, trying to do too much all at once. I think it's jamming up their flow.
Yeah, everyone has to have a role on the offensive end. Share the ball and trust your teammates.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Now an update on Brandon Ingram from Ali LaForce. What did you find out, Ali?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Raptors let me know the status. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. Obviously not how they plan to start the year, and they'll have to make some early adjustments to compensate. Guys?
Ali, thanks for the report. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Jason Tatum out there with Powell. Then there's Fears. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to McConnell. From outside, off the mark.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, BA, it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Miller, the pass to Harper. For 3, Gordon. And the three-pointer goes. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Bagley's checked in for Lively. Watford comes in for Tatum. Wiggins, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Melton in for McConnell. 90 seconds into the second half now. Melton on the wing. Pass to Fears. Melton outside. Here's Fears. Here's Bagley. Covered by Towns. And again, Toronto, no good. Takes a 3. Shooter in the corner. Karl Anthony Towns.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Melton on the wing. Here's Fears. Melton left side. Pass to Fears. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. He's got 6.
Audacious. What a shot by Fears. Looking to drop the answer right in their faces.
Harper passes to Grant. Gordon outside. Fires from deep. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Gordon.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Crosses over. Wiggins, no good. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. It's good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. He'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
And so, timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Milwaukee making some changes. Walsh is checked in for Gordon, and it's Kobe White in for Grant. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Harper misses. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Tatum can't hit.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Pass to White. Now here's Towns. Here's Miller. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And it's 6 points for Brandon Miller.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
First and 3-point shooting, and defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And the 3-point percentage you referred to, they put so much pressure on opponents with their shooting. They'd stretch a defense way beyond the 3-point line. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Johnson comes in for Harper. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Up top, White. Towns outside. Takes the 3. Tatum pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Wiggins passes to Powell. Wiggins outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Iguodaro. Towns in his comfort zone.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
Here's Powell. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And Toronto calls time here. .34 seconds left in the third. Will it go? Iguodaro grabs a miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from White.
And when you look at Kobe White's career numbers, he scored 15 as a rookie. I mean, he's always been a factor offensively.
Some changes for Toronto. Bagley comes in for Lively, and it's Fears in for Jason Tatum. Pass to Walsh. Here's Gonzalez. And another miss by Milwaukee. McConnell looking around. Nice jump shot. McConnell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
McConnell with a steal. We've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks ahead, leading by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4.
Tomamos no brio.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. They've got Johnson, Kobe White out there with Miller, and it's Walsh in at the 4-man position. Pass to Fears, outside Bagley. Toronto passing it around. Wiggins, no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. White on the wing. From 10 feet away. Yep, that one goes.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Here's Melton. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. White, the pass to Miller. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
McConnell from outside. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Wiggins from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Iguodaro's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that's an intentional foul. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
You see yourself on the screen and you select your best move. Let's go. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Let's see those dancers.
Line change here for Toronto. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Iguodaro. Aaron Gordon comes in for Walsh. Grant's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for White. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Allie, thank you. Grant's shot is off. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Goodwin from deep 3-point range. Yes! Using that window!
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Now Powell. Lively. Cleared away by Grant. Milwaukee leading by 11. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Gordon. Puts up the tray. Money from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Lively from about 16. Cleared away by Grant. Milwaukee with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Miller fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lively. Rebounded by Miller. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Look at who's out there now for Toronto. Fears, he's checked in for Watford. And it's McConnell in for Goodwin.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Porque só pedir a bênção de Deus e partiu. 2 derrotas cachapante.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
The long 3. Oh, he can't hit it.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Lively pulls it down. So this one belongs to the Bucks. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
A primeira vez.
Begin with Ali LaForce with the player of the game. Ali.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Ali, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Ali LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
Bom, vou ficando por aqui. Se vocês quiserem jogar, que eu jogo isso aqui. Mas é claro, em off eu vou praticar mais, tá legal? Aí eu posso trazer a live aqui pra vocês. Pode ser todo domingo também, né? Se vocês quiserem. Deixa um comentário aí. Não sei se tá funcionando aqui o meu chat. Do nada parou de funcionar. Ô, Brunão, de boa, velho? Não sei se você tá me ouvindo. Tá bugando meu celular aqui. Foda, velho. Só nabo, velho. Se for por aqui pro replay aqui, ó. Oxi. Nossa, essa foto aqui é massa, hein, mano. porra de visão é essa? Mas é isso. Eu vou ficando nessa, galera. Obrigado a todos. Fique com Deus. Até mais. Fui!